Lies have short legs, we have already been taught that as children. Nevertheless, we are surrounded by lies every day. Sometimes it's just a white lie that's no big deal, but other times it's a somewhat bigger lie. Some people find lying visibly difficult and others have almost perfected the art of lying. Fact is, nobody likes to be lied to. Surely you have already unmasked a liar once or twice, but with practice swindlers it can become a real challenge to unmask the liar. However, it is possible. In this video, we'll show you 8 signs of how to expose any liar. It is best if you know your counterpart well. The better you know the person, the more likely you are to detect a lie. For this, you should have some kind of pattern of how the person usually reacts. Does the person speak rather softly and slowly? Does the person use their hands when talking, or does the person stand rather still? All these normal behaviors show some kind of pattern. If someone now deviates strongly from this pattern, there could be a lie behind it. 3 typical behaviors of liars are: Number 1. Repeat. Liars often repeat the question in their answer or formulate it again very similarly, something like, "What do you mean? Did I take money from your wallet?" It is also typical for liars to repeat the answer more often. "It is quite clear that I did not steal money from you." "No, I didn't do that." "No way." If the statement is underlined and repeated much too clearly, this can be an indication of a lie. Number 2. Reference. Possibly the liar also refers to an earlier statement in order not to have to lie at this moment. Something like, "I already told you last week that I didn't steal any money from you." Thus he refers to a previous lie, in order not to have to lie again at the moment. Number 3. Distraction. If the liar goes far out on a limb to answer a simple question, that could also indicate a lie. The liar is trying to distract you in hopes that you will quickly move on to another topic. These were typical behaviors of liars. Now we will go into what signs there are when someone is lying. In most cases, you can tell from the other person's face and body language. Here are 8 signs that someone is lying. Number 1. Frequent blinking. If someone blinks more, this could indicate a lie. Of course, there are also people who blink more often by nature. Therefore, it helps if you know your counterpart well and watch out for other signs. Number 2. Eyes and mouth. Make sure the eyes and mouth are saying the same thing. If someone is laughing but their eyes are not, it's not real laughter, it's just being played for you. Therefore, pay attention to the eyes of your counterpart. Number 3. Red cheeks. If you turn red, you are ashamed of something. This also often occurs with liars. So if someone tells you something and blushes, it could be a lie. Number 4. The hand in front of the face. If your counterpart puts his hand in front of his face and tries to cover parts of his face, he may want to protect himself from a lie being exposed. Number 5. Distance. Most people feel rather uncomfortable when they lie to someone. Therefore, it could be that your counterpart goes a little at a distance. When sitting, for example, he could lean back a little or fold his arms in front of his chest. Number 6. Much movement. If your counterpart suddenly starts to move excessively, this could also indicate a lie. The nervousness increases the urge to move. This could also express itself through the eyes, in which much is looked through the counter. Number 7. Enlarged eyes. Wide open eyes in which you can see panic and fear could also speak for a lie. Therefore, pay attention to the eyes of your counterpart. And number 8. Heavy sweating. Increased sweating for no apparent reason could also be a typical sign of lying. This is often accompanied by the red cheeks and trembling of the hands. All these are signs with which you can detect a lie. However, please keep in mind that this is not the rule. The better you know your counterpart, the easier it is to detect behavior that is not typical for this person. Pay attention to the body language of your counterpart and his behavior, so you have a great chance to expose a lie that is served to you. Do you still want to know how you can reach every goal with the WHOOP method? Then watch the video which we link to you here. If you liked the video, then I would be really happy about a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new video.